What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster here. We're at the beautiful Parque Fundadores in Playa del Carmen. Today we're going to answer a couple questions. First and foremost, is low season really that bad here in Playa del Carmen? Well, first of all, there's a lot of deals to be had. I'm seeing a lot of promos for free shots, 2-for-1 chilaquiles, 2-for-1 this and that. Buy one, get one on all sorts of different trips and meals and drinks. And then also, we're gonna take a walk down 5th Avenue and zig and zag and go into some of the beach entrances and just see how things are looking. But things are looking really good to me. Yesterday I got to play volleyball all day, it was great. And then also there's this new hoyo de agua, this basically hole that opened up in the ocean here, and we're gonna go check that out because it has created this freshwater swimming hole that's just bubbling up in the water, and it's super refreshing. I just went and dipped my feet in that, and it's kind of all the rage. People are talking about it on YouTube, and so we just have to go see that. I want to show you that and where exactly that is. And then at the very end of the video, for those of you who stick around, we're gonna go visit an old friend and get a bite to eat. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, so first order of business here, let's go check out that hoyo de agua, as they're calling it here. And it really is right here in front of Parque Fundadores on Playa Fundadores. And another thing I wanted to highlight, especially for those subscribers of mine who are coming down in July, like GGB, shout out to Gigi. The water right here is looking crystal clear. So I am taking time right now to film this for all of you, but really what I want to do is get in that water and chill. All right, guys, so we made it down here to Playa Fundadores. And so the water down here is way cooler and way more refreshing right now. And why is that? Well, this hole in the ground under the water has opened up and there's fresh water coming in. So let's take a look at this right here. So this water is fresh water coming in and super cool, super refreshing. Guys, let me see if I can get a good shot of this water right here. How cool and clear and refreshing this is. I want that to come through in the shot. It's really bright out right now, guys, so I can barely see my my screen, so bear with me on the camera work, but this is just absolutely beautiful. This is the most refreshing I've felt the water in a long time. And there's zero seaweed right now, this part of Playa Fundadores. I'm up to my knees in the water and it feels fantastic. So as you can see too, there's a lot of families and people out enjoying it bright and early here. And we're almost in July, guys, so this is low season, this is rainy season, and it's absolutely beautiful. I think we can already make the argument that as long as you time the weather right and try to maybe book your trip last minute, if you can, check the weather forecast. And if you don't see any major storms in the forecast, maybe just go for it. Because this feels about like high season weather. Feels really clear. It's not humid. So far so good. Let's go take a break from the beach and check out 5th Avenue and see what that's looking like at the moment. And I'll walk through Parque Fundadores right here. We've already got people with the Corona. Salud. All right, so I was planning on doing volleyball again later today, but I think I'm just gonna come back down here and get in the water there. And hopefully Anna's feeling well enough. She's getting better. Hopefully she's feeling well enough to come enjoy this, because this is absolutely gorgeous. And anyone coming down should be really excited to come down to this beach and get in that water. It's really special. I've never seen anything quite like that in the ocean just open up. It does beg the question, is it safe? Is it gonna keep opening up? Is it gonna swallow up a bunch of sand? But for now, it's really cool and refreshing, and it should be enjoyed to the max. So that's how I'm gonna spend most of my day today. So we're gonna make our way through the park. Yeah, and I really couldn't ask for better weather and lighting and everything else for this. Really, guys, for those of you who follow and watch my channel, you know I'm still getting over some pretty severe food poisoning. And it just feels so good to be out walking and getting some sun. I think sun is the best medicine, the most natural and free medicine that exists. All right, so this is the beginning of 5th Avenue, guys. We're gonna walk down here past the ADO, maybe walk 6 or 7 blocks on 5th Avenue, and then check out some of the other beach entrances down the way and see what those are looking like. But yeah, just on my way down here, I saw a promotion for 2-for-1 chilaquiles, 95 pesos. So 2 people can get breakfast for about $5 at a pretty nice looking restaurant. And the chilaquiles were with either beef, chicken, or eggs. So I mean, not just cheese, but with actual meat or eggs. And then when I was down there filming Parque Fundadores just now, there was a promotion for a free shot at Dick and Willie's right on the beach. So, and I think that's just pretty much for coming in. It's a giant Modelo. So yeah, plenty of people out so far. And this is a weekday, guys. I'm filming this on a Wednesday morning. Wednesday about 11 a.m. toward the very end of June. So as mentioned, guys, I have a few subscribers coming down in July, and this video is in large part for them. And I just wanted to give a real-time update on what things are looking like. So hopefully you guys find this useful. If so, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more content like this, I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. All right, guys, let's go check out the beach entrance at Soundset Beach Club really quickly. It's kind of funny, guys, since the tropical cyclone Alberto has hit and since gone away and passed, it seems like that storm actually cleared a lot of the seaweed from the water and just, I don't know if it just pounded it so far up onto the beach that people have been able to finally bulldoze it up and get rid of it. With the higher waves, it might have just washed a ton of it ashore that would have otherwise kind of just sat stagnant in the water. So that storm might have been a blessing in disguise. So this is kind of a landmark here, guys. 4th Avenue, Soundset Beach Club. And really beautiful down here. So there's plenty of beach. For those of you wondering, a little bit of sargassum, but not bad at all. Lots of people in the water enjoying. And this really does have that feel of like a February morning, like a high season morning. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely feeling like for me it's going to be another beach day, back-to-back beach days. All right, we'll walk 1 block worth on the beach and then head back up to 5th Avenue. And I am getting hungry, guys. I haven't eaten yet today. I've had coffee and a little watermelon and a couple of oranges, so I'm gonna go see an old friend and get something to eat here toward the end of the video. Stick around if you wanna check that out. Some of you may know already who I'm talking about. She's got a fish. You got a fishy? Pescado. It's a little girl. I don't know if she just found that fish on the beach or what, but that was funny. All right, guys, so oh yeah, this is beautiful down here. I think I'm gonna stay on the beach for 1 more block and then head back up to 5th. Salud. Yeah, and it's good to see people returning to the beach clubs. It's really good to see that. People are enjoying cocktails and getting back to beach life. I think we were all waiting for this weather. About 6 or 7 days straight of rain. I know everyone yesterday at volleyball was in such a good mood to just be out playing and socializing and getting some sun and exercise. I will share some footage up on the screen here of the volleyball from yesterday, just briefly. It was an absolute blast. Look at this water, guys. Like, that's looking pretty good. Some of that you're seeing there is rocks and but it's not sargassum. So So here we've got sandbar, and once again, people enjoying that. Breakfast, drinks. I'm sure some of these businesses are feeling a lot of relief too, seeing this weather and sun coming out. All right, guys, let's head back up to Fifth for a little bit. Once again, guys, it's super bright, so forgive my camera work if I, at some moments, drop the ball. I literally can't see my screen, so. But yeah, so far this is shaping up to just be another perfect day. And I wanted to say thank you guys for the last video. Those of you who left the get well wishes for the both of us. Anna is doing quite a bit better. Her fever has normalized, her color is coming back. She's just still a little bit weak, so soon, hopefully she'll be out on these walks with me again. So we just went down 4th to Soundset, walked on the beach for 2 blocks, and now we're on 8th, and of course back on 5th Avenue right here in front of Senor Frog's. We're gonna walk a couple more blocks. But what I'm hoping from this video is that those of you who are coming down are pleasantly surprised at the beautiful weather, the lack of seaweed in the water, the amount of people out enjoying life, but also the promos that I mentioned. There's a lot of deals, and I might do a video just on those deals here coming up soon, the deals of low season. I've mentioned that in past videos that there are benefits to being here in low season, and one of them is things just get cheaper. Not only rents, but these businesses get a little bit desperate and they have to make the decision whether or not to either close down for low season or do some promotions or something to drive more traffic to the business. So a lot of them have stayed open and are going the route of the promotions. All right, we're now here on 10th, Calle 10 y la Quinta Avenida.
¿Está haciendo calor o está haciendo fresco?
Big booties, free shot.
Hey, homeboy!
¿Qué onda? There's Nicoleta right there. Beautiful spot in the evening for cocktails. So guys, I think I will go as far as Constituyentes and then head down by some of the major resorts like the Hilton and show you what those beaches are looking like right in front of there. And then I am gonna go meet my buddy and get something to eat, and I'll bring you guys along for that as well. So yeah, we'll be walking by the Hilton and by the Wyndham Altra and a couple others. And so these beaches are very important to a lot of people who are coming down and staying at those resorts because they don't want to have to go too far walking to get to some type of beach. So let's go see if the water is as clear down there as it is over at Playa Fundadores. We've got Batman. What's up, guys? ¿Qué onda? ¿Todo bien?
Vamos igualito, yeah, good looks for me.
So I just got daps from Batman. That's how you know it's gonna be a good day. Anytime you start the day getting daps from Batman, it's a good omen. All right, guys, so Fifth Avenue and Constituyentes now, and we're gonna go back east from here, back to the beach one last time. There's been a lot of videos coming out lately on YouTube from other YouTubers showing the damage and how bad Mamitas is. I did a video a few weeks ago on Playa Mamitas, and it really has gotten pummeled, but I also want to bring the good beaches to you guys and show you, hey, there's some hope. Not everything is destroyed. There's been a lot of focus on the negative and the damage to the beaches, but hopefully this video gives you guys hope that there are still some beautiful spots to swim and some beaches that I've really been enjoying. And also I mentioned we played volleyball yesterday, and there was enough beach to set up 3 nets. We got creative and kind of staggered the nets, and the nets were quite a bit closer together. The courts were closer together than usual, so we did have quite a few interference balls coming from the other courts, but we all just were flexible and just dealt with it with a smile on our face. So here is the Hilton, guys. So we're gonna walk past the Hilton and show this beach immediately in front of the Hilton, and then the beach immediately in front of Wyndham Altra as well. Hola, ¿qué tal? So Wyndham Altra right here, guys, all-inclusive adults resort and a very popular choice. Always seem to hear really good things about this place. So we are going to check out the beach right on the other side of this building, to the south of this building. And this is a little closer to my place than Playa Fundadores. So this may also be where I come back and swim later. It's always a tough choice to skip volleyball on a day where I know it's going to be a vibe. But these beaches are calling my name, and just some time in the water. I played surprisingly well yesterday, guys, after a week of basically not eating and then going back to like rice porridge. And one day all I had was like a potato with some olive oil and salt. But I guess there's something to be said for just sleeping and fasting. Maybe it gives your body a chance to heal on a deeper level, I don't know. But that's how I'm feeling. Feeling recovered. I don't really have any soreness from playing yesterday. I had a couple plays where I dove and like one-handed. I made some plays that kind of surprised myself. So unfortunately there was no one there to film me, but I do have footage of the other guys playing, and we all just had a blast. All right, guys, so here we are at the end of Avenida Constituyentes. This is still the Wyndham Altra here. So let's start by just covering this little beach to the south. So far it looks absolutely beautiful. And the forecast today said it was going to get cloudy between 11 and 1, and here it is almost noon. And so sometimes you just got to go for it and realize that the forecast, there's just no way they can know for sure with a climate like this. It changes so drastically. So yeah, guys, so far this water is looking clear. Yeah. Yeah, that looks just fine to me. And so if you're staying at the Wyndham Altra, you have access to all these beds. But even if you're not staying here, you're welcome to come down to this beach for sure. So, oh yeah, this looks great. I'm not seeing any sargassum in the water. Fantastic. Hola, buen día. Going through the water. Buenos dias. Okay, so all the sargassum apparently washed up down there, right along there. You can see there's mountains of it. And right here, though, in front of Wyndham Altra, great news for those of you coming down and staying at Wyndham, because this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really glad I popped over here. I think I might come back here later and just soak. I might go old school and go all the way down there just to Playa Fundadores with no shirt, no flip-flops, no shoes. I remember there was like a 3-day period when I first got here where I realized I didn't have to wear a shirt, and I didn't have to wear shoes, and that's exactly what I did. I just stopped wearing both. and I built up calluses on my feet, so you know, the hot sand and hot pavement no longer hurt. And then I had less laundry to do, less dirty t-shirts. All right, guys, back to the beach on the north side of the pier. And this is also looking pretty good. As you can see up there, yeah, the beach is gone for sure in front of Mamitas. But this part here in front of the Hilton, for those of you coming and staying at the Hilton, good news as well, because this is looking really clear. And then also there's enough beach now that if you're not staying at the Hilton, you can still come down here. These beds are part of the Hilton Beach Club, but where I'm walking right now, there's enough space to set up an umbrella or some chairs, and nobody can tell you that you can't as long as there's room. Yeah, this is gorgeous, guys. You can see quite a ways down there too on Playa 38. That looks about perfect too. And the point of this video was not to cover in depth all of the beaches in town, but we have covered a few. And really they all look good. The one that I would recommend the most right now is Playa Fundadores, because it has that hoyo de agua. And that's very unique and also very refreshing. I noticed that the water there is substantially cooler than the water that I'm feeling on my feet right now. All right, guys, it is now time for me to go meet my friend and get some breakfast. If you guys found value in this, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And for those who want to stick around and see what I'm having for breakfast, I will see you guys over there in just a moment. All right, guys, so we're up here on 25th and 2nd. Some of you may have guessed it, but we're going to see Jorge, one of my oldest friends here in Playa del Carmen. Hola, Jorge. Quesadilla time. Qué milagro. ¿Cómo ha estado? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo van negocios? All right, guys, so I came to visit Jorge. Aquí estamos. Jorge.
Les esperamos aquí para que nos visiten, ¿eh? Ya tenemos los nuevos asados al carbón, ¿sí?
So he's got asadas now. You have to come visit Jorge. It's temporada baja. We're in low season. We got to visit Jorge and help the business out, but also help yourself out and get the best food in Playa del Carmen. All right, guys, quesadillas, time to eat. Gracias, Jorge. All right, vamos a comer. Jorge is one of the first guys I ever met in Playa del Carmen. I met him my first day here. He's got the best food in town. For those of you who haven't seen the video I did with Jorge a few months ago showing how to get here, I'll leave a link to that video right here. And I'll leave a link to my latest beach update right here. And thank you guys for checking out the video. There you have it. Is low season in Playa del Carmen that bad? No, it's not. Look, we're gonna have some rainy days and some storms, some mosquitoes, but we're also going to have days like this, and we're also gonna have discounts, lots and lots of discounts during low season. And so you really have to come down to see it and experience it, but it's really not bad. We have some days that are just as good as during high season, but things are a lot cheaper. Hope you guys found value in this content. I'll see you guys in the next one. You can probably tell I'm exhausted, I'm hot, I'm starving, so I need to eat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Rope Monster out. ¿Me puede hacer una con puerco? Tengo hambre.